Hi everyone and welcome to this new Haywire battle report. Today we are playing on this board here. We are a bit of a civilian district over here. We have a bit of a small favela on that side. We have the gas station here, plus like a shipping container, shipping freight kind of building, plus a small forest vegetation area over there. And yeah, so that's going to be the table we are going to play on. I was expecting to be infiltrated a bit on a sneaky way to arrive maybe by the forest or maybe through this area, so I can sneak behind those buildings and attack from the rear. But unfortunately, yeah, the infill point we choose, yeah, define otherwise. But first, let's have a look at our mission. It's Operation Firestarter. 2 aid workers have been kidnapped and the OPFOR is asking for a ransom. While the negotiations are still underway, our team has been tasked to secure the hostages. Place the 2 hostages in a building on the board. The 2 OPFOR soldiers are inside with the hostage and 1 of 4 soldiers guard each door of the building. Those 2 hostages need to be extracted for the mission to be a success. So we know by satellite and drone that the 2 aid workers, the 2 hostages are all in this building. That's why there is 1 guard over here and 1 guard over there. Now for the infill point, I randomly selected the Pabst infill point. The assaulting team falls in an ambush. Place the assaulting team in 2 civilian vehicles toward the middle of the board. On turn 1, skip the player phase and place 4 threat tokens in line of sight of the assaulting team vehicles. So that's our that's the setup for our mission today. Since the middle of the board I can't really fit any vehicles, this will be the middle of the board. It's still the middle in the width of the vehicle and there is no way to extract on this side. So I've placed the 2 vehicles there. That's going to be the 2 vehicles for my assaulting team. In addition to that, actually I should place them like that. I've placed 4 tokens that has a line of sight on the 2 vehicles. There is 1 over here, 1 there, 2, there is 3, and there is 4. I try to spread them a bit evenly on the board. So the 2 vehicles here of my assaulting team, they arrived, they wanted to rush to extract the hostages, or maybe they just wanted to sneak around with their civilian vehicle, but they have been noticed. Maybe that by this guy with his smartphone here that called the cartel. Who knows? But now, yeah, that's will be the setup for this game. Here I have all my force. By the way, let me grab the unit sheet. So here I actually just received the rulebook, so in case you are interested, I just send the rulebook to this website, coollibri.com in France, to be able to print it nicely like that. So as you can see here, it looks pretty dope. I will do a book overview, a breakdown of just the book. But here what I want to showcase is the unit I'm bringing into battle. And I've chosen the Neptune team. So it consists of 1 team leader, 1 assault, 1 breacher, 1 point man, dog handler, and support. Plus, it has the tactical jammer and the AH6 gun run. So that's my 2 support action that I have here. And in addition to that, I also took, where it is, the Dark Star team, which consists of 1 more assault and 1 combat lifesaver. So yeah, I was expecting the hostage to maybe to be injured, so that's why I'm bringing a medic onto that mission. So this is the team I'm going to deploy on the mission. For those whom I recognize, that will be my Captain Price. I have here 1 of the assault, which will be Soap, and here I have it should be my dog handler, it's Ghost. And yeah, so that's going to be the setup. I'm going to place all my model inside those templates because that will be important actually for the start of this mission. So yeah, let's get started. And here my two teams are deployed in their two vehicles, placing them here because in some cases you don't target, most of the time the enemy will target the vehicle itself, and if they do enough damage to it, the vehicle will be disabled and then it will explode. But in some cases the enemy will also target the model inside the vehicle and they will target the closest. That's why I want to know where each model is positioned. So now that's it. Yeah, we can get started in the first turn. As you remember, in that specific infill point, it's an ambush. I will completely skip the player phase in the first turn. So we start right away in the up4 phase. Those vehicles are considered as they are moved, they arrive on the board, they did a single move. That's important when targeting those vehicles. It's a bit harder to target them since they have moved. So now I'm going to reveal the four threat token that have line of sight on my two vehicles. There are four of them. I will do them in order from left to right. Here we start at the threat level 1. I'm going to grab the threat level deck. I'm going to place it over here. So here we still have a lot of chance of not finding that much enemy, but yeah, we'll see. So again, in order from left to right. So here we have a 6. A 6 is a civilian. So the first one is a civilian. Second one is 19. The 19 is already 3 soldado and the enemy leader. So that the third one, it's a bit broken. It was on a 10, but finally it's more a 12, and the 12 define it's 1 soldado and 1 sniper, 1 halcon, and the last one. The last one is a 14. That's going to be bloody. 1 soldado, 1 sicario. So there is a lot of enemy that spawn on the board. That's really unfortunate. Let's place all of those on the board. So here is the first civilian that just spawned. Then here you have the leader with the 3 soldado. Here we have a single soldado. It spawned with a sniper, but the sniper spawned on the highest point on the board, so it's this tower, and he's facing this direction, but for now he can't see the two vehicles, which is great for me. And here on the back we have 1 soldado and 1 sicario. So as you can see, it's a really bad position for us. So yeah, now it's the start of the offer phase. I'm going to activate all those models one after the other, starting by the closest to my force, which will be those 4 over here. I'm starting by activating the enemy leader. The enemy leader, the first question is the Teniente in cover? Which is not for now. So no, use 1 action point to move up to 6 inches toward the closest cover and proceed to step 2. In the step 2, is there an enemy line of sight? Yes, the vehicle are in line of sight. And he has 1 action point. Use 1 action point to do 1 combat action at the closest target. So here, in that case, there is not a lot of cover for them, so I'm going to imagine that they just opened the metal gate over here. Maybe it was actually already open, they just went out when reaching the vehicle. And I'm just going to make a bit of space so it's a bit more playable. You will just go on this side, so he can see the vehicle, but he's in cover, and he will fire at the vehicle. Quickly checking the rule for targeting a vehicle. So first, the vehicle here did a move action. So basically it used the same combat stat as when firing at an infantry. Just the rule is a bit different. So here, for example, when the vehicle is static and fully visible, you use the easy combat stat. When the vehicle is did a move action or the vehicle is a bit hidden behind cover, use the medium. And if it's both, it's hard. So in that case, it's just behind that that thing here. He can fully see the vehicle. Well, he can't really see the back, but he's so close, I'm going to say that he can fully see it, so he's going to use the medium combat stat to target that vehicle. So here I'm going to take two dice because I am within 6 inches of the vehicle. Actually, let me check. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, I'm definitely within 6. So he's going to fire 2 shots and he's going to hit on a 13 plus. So here we have a 18 and a 6. So a first shot actually hit the vehicle. I'm going to mark that with that simple dice. The civilian vehicle have 4 points of armor. If they receive 4 shots from a standard rifle, they will be immobilized, and if they receive twice the amount of their armor, so 8 shots, 8 points of damage, they will explode and everybody inside will die. So here, he received 1 point of damage. For the soldado that spawn with the teniente, they follow the bodyguard's skill from the teniente. Soldado that spawn with the teniente stay within 6 of him and use the teniente behavior. So here basically they will all move to closest cover and fire. So I'm just going to do that all together. This one is a bit harder because there is not a lot of cover. You need to stay within 6. Yeah, there is not a lot of cover, so I'm just going to assume he's going to move here and maybe, yeah, he's not going to have a lot of cover, not at all, for the vehicle. But yeah, he's just going to move, he stays still within 6 of the leader, and they all fire. They are all... actually, this one is not anymore within 6. So this one and this one, they are both within 6, so they are both firing 4 dice total. Plus this one, 1 dice, so that's 5 dice in total. They all have the same stat, they hit on a 15 plus. So, ooh, no, so this one no good, no good, no good, no good. We have a 19, so that 19 is a hit on the vehicle. Next, we have this soldado over here. This soldado spawn alone, so he follow the soldado behavior. Is there an enemy line of sight? Yes. Is the soldado in cover? Yes. Use 2 action points to do 2 combat action at the closest target. So he's in cover with that vehicle. Here he's going to fire 2 times at that vehicle. And again, because he's within 6, he's going to fire a total of 4 shots. He hit on a 15 plus. So actually here, no shot actually hit the vehicle, which is great. Finally, those 2 over here, so this one, the soldado, is not in cover, so he's going to move, and after that he's going to fire. He's not within 6, and it's an 11, he also misses shot. Finally, the Sicario, he has a grenade. Fragmentation, he will first move. He will move, then throw his grenade. He's throwing a grenade, he will hit on a 13 plus. So he's going to move here, he's going to roll a grenade. And it's an 18, the grenade lands exactly on the vehicle. The grenade has a penetration of 2. Just going to show you that. It's not a vehicle, it's the weapons here. So here, hand grenade has a penetration of 2. So basically here, the grenade explodes underneath the vehicle and do 2 points of damage on the vehicle itself. So that's not too bad for now, that's not too bad. 2 points of damage on each vehicle, they can still move, but I might also just disembark and start firing in the next turn. We are still in the op 4 phase, so there are some threat tokens to move now. So, first threat token here is moving 6 inches. By moving 6 inches, that will bring him up to here, so I can reveal what we have here. And here we have a 6, so we have nothing. It's a civilian, but let's say just nothing, and because why will a civilian be there? So here, this token moves 6 inches here, this one moves 6 inches here. Where I have some threat token, this one moves 6. toward the closest. This one will also move 6. So those 4 here will all enter Overwatch. Just going to take some token to mark they are all in Overwatch. Like that. Next, where I have some more threat token, I have one here, so this one move also 6. Does he enter line of sight on the rear or the vehicle? No, not really. He also enter Overwatch, and this one here on the back, he move 6 inches and enter Overwatch as well. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I'm missing 2. I'm missing 2. Oh yeah, there is one over here. Where is the last one? There is one over here, so this one is going to move over here, and from there he actually can see this vehicle, so we can reveal it. It's a 12, so here we have an enemy, 12, another sniper, and one soldado. So let's take sniper plus soldado. So the soldado spawn here, but the sniper spawn on the highest elevated position on the board. I'm going to say that it's over here. And it's actually facing, when a sniper spawn is facing the threat token where it was revealed. So he's facing this direction. And but it's still within 180 degree. He have those two vehicles in line of sight. So yeah, let's activate both of them. I'm going to first activate the soldado because I know his behavior. So he's just going to move up to 6 inches. And from there he's going to fire. It's not within 6, so it's a single dice. 18, it's a hit on the vehicle. So one more hit on the vehicle. Now I have the sniper over here. So let me grab the card for the sniper. So here is the card for the Halcon, the sniper. It doesn't have a special skill except that he spawned on a high ground position. For its behavior, is there an enemy in line of sight? Yes, he can see both vehicles, so he's going to use 2 action points to do 2 combat actions at the closest target. And he's equipped with a sniper rifle, and the sniper rifle, because they have a scope, after 6 inches, so 6 inches to max range, you roll 2 dice. And since he's doing 2 combat action, I'm going to roll those 4 dice at once. The sniper also have some better stat. He hit on a 13 plus, so let's roll that. Okay, so I have a 16, a 17, and 1 a 3 we can discard. So here, 2 more shots hit the vehicle. So 3, we move to 5. Remember, the vehicle have an armor of 4. That means here the vehicle is immobilized. On the vehicle, receive a total of damage equal to its armor. It's considered immobilized. When a vehicle is immobilized, it can't move anymore, and all models inside are hit on a 15 plus and receive 1 point of damage. On a rare occasion, a lucky shot may hit an ammunition compartment, but here it's basically if you roll 20 when targeting the vehicle automatically explodes, but it was not the case. So here, on a 15 plus, my guy here will be hit, so I'm going to roll 1 dice for all, starting this one and clockwise. So first one is 9, second one 13, third one 8, and last one it's a 5. So none of them has been injured. He just basically targeted the engine and the vehicle stopped immediately. So that's it for me. So that's it for the enemy phase, actually, the up 4 phase. It's the end of this turn. We jump onto the spawn phase. Here, the alert is raised. That means a new enemy will spawn, a new group of enemy will spawn on the board, on a random spawn point. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. Here it's a 20, and it spawn on point number 5. So the 20 here, it should spawn 3 soldado and 1 leader, but because the leader is already present on the board, it's replaced by a basic soldado. It spawned on the point number 5, which was actually one of the buildings inside the favela, and it's cool, it makes the more sense. So 4 models just come out of the door that we have on the other side of this building. Now the enemy leader will call in some support, so let's pray for a 1-6. It's a 1, yes. Yes, thanks, it's a 1. So nothing more happen this turn. We can jump onto the next turn, turn 2. Turn 2 start with a potential Fog of War. Here I left on the side the Fog of War we already revealed in some previous mission, again just to just encounter more events and not the same. So here I'm going to roll a dice. If I score a 6, a Fog of War event will happen. And it's a 5, so no Fog of War this turn. I can jump on the player phase. So the first thing I want to do is move my guy out of the vehicle, because again, if it receives more shot, the vehicle will explode and everybody inside will die. So here, first action, I'm going to take here my first model, which is my breacher, is going to exit the vehicle and is going, just exiting and taking cover behind the front of the vehicle, is going to target the closest target over here. The cartel soldado is behind cover, so here I'm going to hit him on a 9+, 2 dice because I am pretty close to him. 10 and 2, 10 and 2, it's a hit, that cartel soldado is killed. Next, I'm going to activate here, that's my medic. My medic is going to do the same, he's going to move up to 6 inches. I will actually bring him up to this corner, so we have a pretty good cover. He's going to fire at the other one. Again, 2 dice, hitting on a 9+, 13 and 4. The 13 is a hit, and it's a kill. Next, I still have quite a few enemies to deal with, but yeah, I can manage it, I think. So here, my assault, which is equipped with a grenade launcher. I don't think I will use the grenade launcher. It's just going to move in front and fire at this one, which is not in cover, though I'm not within 6, so I have only 1 dice, and I hit him on a 5+. And it's a 14, so I kill this one. Next, I have my team leader that exits here. He's going to advance. He's going to fire at the sniper. The sniper is in a pretty good firing position here, but I still hit him on a 9+, and it's a 13. My team leader knows well how to shoot, so the sniper is killed. So for now, all kill. And yeah, that's where I should have done something different, because the enemy leader is still alive. Anyway, so here, my pointman, she will, pointman equipped with an SMG. So she's getting out of the vehicle just in front of this one, firing 2 shots, hitting on a 5+, 12 and 4, this one is dead. On the rear here, my super guy equipped with a light machine gun here is going to move and fire at the Sicario. The Sicario is behind cover of the truck, and he have a body armor, so I can only hit him on a 13+. So here I will take my super guy, and he's firing 2 dice, hitting on a 13+. Yes, I have a 19, the 19 kill the Sicario. Now on this side I have my dog handler. The dog handler will move here on the rear of the truck with the dog just behind him. So the dog handler here move there, fire at the Sicario. I don't think I am within 6. Yeah, I'm not. So I hit him on a 9+, and it's a 6, so I miss this shot. He still receives 1 point of suppression. So that means... yeah, the problem here, let's imagine that there is a big wall here and I can't go outside of the wall, and my last guy is here and he just can't aim at this enemy leader, this cartel guy. So what I'm going to do with my... I also don't want to throw a grenade because there are some civilians. I don't want to have a chance to hit him. So let's actually move towards the objective. Oh, actually here, this threat token here, we can reveal it because it has line of sight on our team. And it's an 18, and 18 is... So we are threat level 2, by the way. 18, we have 3 soldado there. So 3 soldado, 1, 2, 3. They are all in Overwatch. They are all in Overwatch. So here basically they see my team getting out of the vehicle and they just fire at everybody. They all fire 1 shot at my point man over here, so it's a total of 3 shots. That hit. Oh, we have a 20, a 19 and a 14. Oh my god, my point man is dead. So here, looking at the combat action, when firing, a roll of 20 is a headshot, the model is automatically killed and can't be healed. So here my point man here received a shot in the head and she is killed. Damn it. But that still means I'm moving my support guy and I'm going to move him over here and I'm going to enter Overwatch because he can't see them for now. Oh my god. First loss for this mission, but yeah, I was expecting more loss in the first turn with the ambush, so yeah, let's see how the rest will go. Something I forget to do at the end of last turn, since the alert is raised, all the civilians move toward the closest cover. So I'm just going to move all those civilians out of the way, so they are just taking cover behind some kind of vehicles, props, scenery. Just want to avoid getting caught in the combat. Just wanted to check if the sniper that is above here see my support guy, but no, he can't. So that's it for my phase. We jump onto the upper phase. Upper phase, we start with this model. He fires 2 shots at the support guy and he's within 6, so it's a total of 4 shots. I have a body armor, I am behind cover, so he only hits me on 18 plus. 13, 17, 5 and 6, no shot hit me, but I still receive a total of 4 suppression points, meaning next turn I won't be able I will be only able to use 1 action point. Next, on this side, I have the enemy leader. The enemy leader, who can he see? I think the model he can see the best is probably the guy in the front over here. So let's have a look at the bay view of the leader. He's in cover, he has 2 action points, use 2 action points to do 2 combat action. He's from base to base, he's within 6, so it's again a total of 4 shots. Oh, it's 20, another headshot, oh my god, another headshot, bang. Now I have the soldado, which is here. The soldado will fire 2 shots at my leader. Same thing here, it's within 6, so a total of 4 shots. This one hit on 18 plus. Oh, thankfully no 20 this time. No roll hit me, but I receive 4 suppression points on my team leader. Next, who is checking which enemy are already revealed? So there are those 3 enemies. Even though they fire in Overwatch, they still move and do some stuff. So the 3 of them will move. And here, this one enter Overwatch from my guy, so I can trigger it, firing 1 dice, hitting on 9 plus. it's a 15, so this one is killed, but still the other two can move and fire at me, so they all... Normally you do one model, shoot, and then the second model move and shoot, but yeah, for here it's simpler to just move both, fire with both, they all fire, they are not within 6, so a single dice hitting on 18 plus. 14 and 13, 2 suppression points on my assault guy here. So now that's it on this side. On the other side, the sentry here, I forget to really add a rule for models that are guarding an objective. So I'm just going to assume that they turn facing the closest threat and they enter Overwatch. So I'm going just to place those two in Overwatch. Their goal is really to guard their objective, not to move away. But here I have still 4 Cartel Soldado. The stairs here will go down this way, so they will just go down. They will move, and I think they all enter Overwatch, right? If they don't have line of sight. Where is the Soldado Behavior? Is there an enemy line of sight? No, and he has 2 action points. Move 1 action point, proceed to step back 2, step 2, step 1, and use 1 action to 1. Yeah, so they all move, and they all enter Overwatch. I'm just going to place 1 Overwatch token on all of them. So that's it for now. Now we move the threat token. Again, we always activate first the reveal of 4, then you activate the threat token. Here, this threat token, I can remove actually all the Overwatch token. Yeah, I'm going to remove the other after. This one move up to 6 inches. From there, he can see my 4, so we can reveal what we have here. Ah, it's a 2. Thanks, there is nothing here. Again, the 2, actually it's a civilian, so it's just a civilian. Let's grab one. So it's a civilian that was just, instead of moving toward me, she was just running away. Now for the other threat token, so this one is moving 6 inches here. From there, can he see something? It's a bit hard to say, but I'm going to say that it's still not in line of sight of my guy, and from there he's going to enter Overwatch. I'm going to do the same with the 3 on the back. So that's it for this up for phase. The sniper over here is also in Overwatch, so if something comes in his line of sight, he will fire. We jump onto the spawn phase. Spawn phase, 1 new group arrive on the board. 12 on point number 3. 12, it's 1 Soldado and 1 more sniper. So 1 more sniper, 1 Soldado, spawning on point number 3, which is over there. So let's say here, the Soldado actually spawn there. The sniper spawn on the elevated point on the board. And in this case, yeah, I'm going to assume that is not yet occupied. I'm going to place him over here. Now, the second step of the spawn phase is to check if the enemy leader calls some reinforcements. I'm going to roll a die, and it's a 17. So 17, it's a support. It's the support human shield. So let's... actually, it's the card I have here. Place a group of 3 civilians up to 6 inches from an objective in a random direction and place in the middle of the group a Cartel Sicario in Overwatch facing the closest player model. The Sicario will stay in Overwatch until he is killed. If the objective location is not known, well, it's known. Okay, so let me grab some civilian first. Okay, so here's my my enemy here in the middle, and around him is the 3 civilian that not directly protect him, but yeah, he use them as a human shield. So yeah, that's a nasty support, because if I enter from here, first there is a lot of enemy to deal with, as we can see here. This guy will stay in Overwatch, so as soon as I'm moving in the door, he will try to fire. So we'll need to lob in some stun grenades, stuff like that. So yeah, well, we'll see how we handle the situation. That's the end of this turn spawn phase. We can jump onto the next turn. Next turn we jump to threat level 3. We have potentially a Fog of War card, so it's not anymore on a 6, now it's on a 5+, and it's a 5. We have a Fog of War event. Okay, so not too bad. Civilians. 1d3 civilian enter the area from a random building or table edge. Roll to determine point of entry. I'm going to pause the camera to define where they arrive. So one new civilian arrived just here. Yeah, she heard a gunfight. She just want to get out of the pharmacy, like the medical building over here. So we jump onto the player phase. I'm going to just pause the camera to have some thoughts on what I want to do this turn. Okay, so first thing we need to do is to clear the situation on the right side, because there is a ton of problem on the left. So let's make sure here on the right we are safe. So here, first thing, I'm going to take my dog handler here. He's going to do a shooting action, a combat action at this enemy model. So he's firing 1 dice and he's hitting on a 9+, and it's a 16, so this enemy here is killed right away. Now, I still have 1 action point, though I can't do anything from this. He can't shoot at anybody else, so he's just going to move up to here to be able to help in some of the following turn. On this side, my assault guy, he can't use his grenade launcher because there are some enemy nearby, and that's a shame, so we need to fire. So he's going to fire at the first one, and if he kills him, he's going to fire at the second one. Those 2 soldados are in cover, so again, he's hitting them on a 9+. So first shot, again, he has 2 action points. So first action, 15+, he killed 1. Second shot, again, I need a 9+, and it's a 5. I miss the second shot, so 1 suppression point on that enemy. I really need to... Oh, no. Yeah, I wanted to use my support guy here to be able to finish this one off, but I can't because my support guy received 4 suppression points, same as my leader, and he only have 1 action point to use. That sucks. Oh, wait. I have my medic over here. That could help. Yeah, my medic will move up to here as a backup just behind Ghost. So that's Gaz. So Gaz just arrived, aiming over the shield, over the shoulder of Soap, aiming at the enemy. He also hit on a 9+. Oh no, it's a 3. Damn it. Second suppression point. Okay, I completely miss here. On this side, I'm going to bring my support guy up to here, just because I will need some firepower on this side. Now here, my breacher, what kind of grenade my breacher has? He only has a stun grenade, so if he throw in a stun grenade, that... So here, I need to kill the leader, so he doesn't call some nasty support again. The problem is here, we have a ton of enemy here that will move outside, plus there are all those enemies that arrive. My team leader, does my team leader have... He have a frag and a stun. A frag and a stun grenade. Maybe I will try the frag grenade. I'm going to throw that frag grenade exactly at the feet of the leader here. So it's roughly 7 inch. So throwing a grenade between 6 to 9, it used the medium combat stat. So here I'm going to grab my die. I need a 9 plus, and it's a 10. Perfect. That means the grenade landed exactly where I wanted. Again, I'm going just to show you it's just over there. So those two guys here are immediately killed by the grenade. And that's the only action my team leader can do. He can't do anything else. Now my breacher is going to throw a stun grenade wait one. So here, opening the rulebook in the weapon and equipment section, and the stun grenade model within the blast radius receives 6 points of suppression. So my idea here is to try to throw the grenade toward this group of 4 soldados, so they are not activated and they won't move towards me. So here I'm aiming exactly in the middle of the group over here. So I'm just aiming there. So here it's 6, 7, 8, 9. It's roughly a 10. It's a 10-inch throw. So if it's a 10-inch throw, it's going to be using the hard combat stat. How to play 9 to 10. It used the hard combat stats. Let's try it. I need a 13 plus, and it's an 11, of course. So let's define where the grenade lands actually. 3 inch away. It lands 3 inch away in that direction, so the grenade lands. The stun grenade lands exactly there. So here it's enough to remove the overwatch on this guy, but he won't be able to fire. Outside of that, let me check. So actually the stun grenade has a 3 inch blast radius. So here all those civilians plus the guy in the middle are stunned, plus also this one and this one. So those two guys receive 6 points of suppression, so they won't be able to be activated this turn, which is great. But the two others here on the back, they can still be activated. I still have one action point to use with him. I'm going to simply enter Overwatch. So if something comes in his line of sight, he will be able to fire. And that's it for my phase. We jump onto the up 4 phase. The up 4 phase, I'm going to start on this side. This enemy here, he will fire at the closest. By the way, at the end of the next turn up 4 phase, we remove the suppression token. So here, those shots has been fired in the previous turn by the up 4. So now that I finish playing and activating my model, those suppression tokens on my team are removed, because now the enemy will fire again and give some new suppression token. So this guy is firing 2 times, 2 combat action, is hitting me on 18 plus. 16 and 17, some pretty good shot, but that just gave me 2 suppression points. The 2 snipers here, they are both in Overwatch, facing the closest threat, so like that. Now on this side, there is 2 Sicario Soldado that will move. So here, first one. Okay, so the first one is in range to attack me, so he will just move over here. And from there he can see my leader, he will target him. The second guy here will move here, he doesn't have any line of sight, and the second one will enter Overwatch. So let's fire at my leader. He's hitting me on a 18 plus, and it's a 4, so it's a miss. But I still receive 1 point of suppression. So that's it for the enemy inside this area. This one is stunned, the 2 sentry are in Overwatch, they don't move. We jump onto this side over here. So this Just going to move that. This one, he move, enter line of sight of my force, so we can reveal what we have here. We jump to the threat level 3, so let's hold that. And it's a 17, it's 3 soldado. So 3 soldado arrive, they see my team, they are now alerted, and they can be activated and use their 2 action points. So all of them will move to closest cover, over here, over there, and this one might move, yeah, let's say over here. And they all fire at the closest target. So the closest target for them, yeah, it's actually my breacher. And actually, you know what? They want to get cover from the closest target. So yeah, this one will move probably here. This one will move there. Yeah, let's assume they are somewhat crouching or taking the best cover they can near the vehicles. So they are all firing at my breacher. 3 shots total. Yeah, this one is not within 6, so it's a total of 3 shots. 2 of them ignore cover, so 2 of them hit on a 15 plus. It's a 3 and a 1 hoof, I'm lucky, and the last one hit on an 18 plus. Oh, it's an 18! The last shot was actually the guy here just, yeah, aiming above, like nothing, like not aiming at all, and he just managed to hit my guy. So he's hit. Oh, by the way, no. Yeah, I'm going to assume, yeah, he's still hit, but I was in Overwatch, so the first one, I still target him, and he's hit on a 9 plus. And it's a 6, so it's a miss anyway, so that wouldn't change anything. So like I mentioned, 3 of them fire at my guy. I receive a total of 3 suppression points. One of the shots was a hit. I am now injured. That means next turn I won't be able to do anything with that guy because injured me lost 1 action point, 3 suppression points, he also lost 1 action point, so he can't do anything this turn, next turn. Damn it. So that's it for this. Now we jump here. So this token move 6 inch, enter Overwatch, and the 2 other here also move 6 inch, and both of them enter Overwatch. And I also forget this one, but this one move 6 and also enter Overwatch. So that's it for this Up 4 phase. We jump onto the spawn phase. Spawn phase, again, as always, 1 new group arrive from a random spawn point. It's another 17, another 3 soldado arrive on the board from here. So as you can see, in Haywire, you can need a lot of model, but as you are killing them, you can just bring them back. And there is this spawn system in place just to push the player to play fast and aggressively, and not just wait for all the enemy that comes towards them. But it's an optional rule, like you can define it in the how to play section. Up 4 phase, no, the spawn phase. Where it's written again. It's written in the spawning new Up 4 model. Basically, if you don't want endless wave of enemy, the first spawn phase you roll a d6. Let's say here you roll 6, that means in just the next 6 turns, a new group of enemy will arrive, and after that, that's it. No more new enemy will arrive. So that's a way to lower the number of enemy that arrive. But here, this game, yeah, enemy will keep arrive facing my guys. So that's the end of the spawn phase. We jump onto the next turn. Next turn, again, we increase threat level to threat level 4. Two turns and we start to encounter the military police. So yeah, we need to deal with this situation fast now. So let's jump onto the player phase. So let's start first with the potential fog of war. The value is resetted back to 6 and we have a 3, so no fog of war card this turn. So now let's, there is a lot of threat that we need to take care of. So yeah, let's, I will pause the camera just to have some thoughts on what I want to do first. The first thing I'm going to do is to throw a frag grenade. My team leader has one. I'm going to throw it at that group of 2 model here. It's just after 6 inch. And here the grenade again between 6 to 9, it used the medium combat stat. So here I'm aiming for 9+. And here I have a 19, which is perfect. The frag grenade land exactly on this model, take this one out, and also take out the second model just behind. So that's great. Now my team leader will just turn, face the first enemy model. You can see actually, let's target this one over here. And here this one, it's not within 6, so one single dice doing a standard combat action. The enemy is a basic Sicario, Soldado with no cover, no body armor. I hit him on a 5+. And it's, I moved the dice, but it was a 5, which is perfect. I killed this one. So that's it for my team leader. Now, what else? I have 2 guys to take care of. I may have, I should have targeted that one with my team leader, because here with with that guy, I don't really see this one, or do I? Yeah, I will assume I can see. No. Yeah, no, I don't see him at all. Haha, yeah, bad move. I should have targeted this one with my team leader. What I can do here, I could send the dog. I could move with my dog handler and send the dog. The problem is that if there are some enemy on those 3 tokens, which is probably the case, yeah, my dog will probably be killed, and I don't want that. I also want to keep the dog maybe to deal with this situation here with the human shield. So let's maybe use a smoke grenade. Who has a smoke? The assault class have everything. The dog handler has a smoke grenade. So let's actually do that. Let me pause the camera and have some fun. No, actually what? First thing I'm going to do, next thing, is take my assault and kill this one. Or I will try at least, because this one is a pain in the butt. So here, first roll, 10. The guy is behind cover, so I hit him on a 9+. 10 is enough. I kill this one here. So now I still have 1 action point with my assaulter here. I'm just going to turn and enter Overwatch facing this direction. So now, let me pause and have some. Oh no, I can't do anything else with my breacher because he has 3 points of suppression and he's injured. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, I'm filming that a couple of days later. So let's take the medic here. I'm going to move the medic up to here with his first action, and with his second action I'm going to grab that guy and move it out of the way up to here. So he's still injured, still 3 points of suppression. I can't do anything else with my breacher, but next turn I will use my medic to heal him. So next I'm going to... I have an idea. I'm going to move my dog handler here, and I'm going to shoot at this guy here. He's a bit behind some cover, so I hit him on the 9+. 16, perfect, that kills him. And now I'm going to take my support guy, equip here with the light machine gun. It's going to move here. And from there I'm going to activate his suppressive fire ability. Target a point on the board in line of sight of this model. and model within 1.5 of this point can't be activated this turn. So basically it's doing a suppression fire on this model over here. So he can actually, yeah, let's place the marker. Is suppressing this area, and this model is being suppressed, so this model won't be able to be activated this turn. So that's it for my team. There is still 3 guys on the back that will arrive. That sucks. Plus a lot of people inside that will also come at me. That sucks a lot. But yeah, that's the best I could do with the situation. So let's end the player phase and jump onto the up 4 phase. So up 4 phase, those 3 guys here, they will move up to 6 inches and try to fire at me, but here this one trigger the overwatch from my assault class. So overwatch, that enemy is behind cover, so I hit him on a 9+. 13, perfect, that's enough to kill that one, but the 2 others will arrive here and will fire at me. They'll both fire 2 shots, they are both soldado, hitting me on a 18+. 18+ because I'm in cover and I have a body armor. A 4 and a 14, not enough to kill me, but it inflicts to me 2 suppression points, which, yeah, I'll forget to remove, but they are here. Yeah, by the way, this is removed and this is removed as well. So that's it on this side. On that side, this one here can't get activated. We jump onto those 2 here, so those, let's just measure. So they can both arrive at the door and fire at the closest threat they can see, which is, for both of them, it's my team leader. So it's both of them, it's outside of 6, so they all fire only 1 single dice. I'm also in cover behind the car, so they also hit me on a 18+. Oh, 12 and 17, close, but they didn't manage to touch me. So here, 2 suppression points on my team leader. Here on the inside, nobody else move. They are all in Overwatch. Here, it was where my stun grenade landed in the previous turn. It's not anymore the case, and he's also in Overwatch. And now we have those 3 threat tokens that move towards me. So the first one here, you want to move toward the closest threat, so we will basically move up to here. From there, it enters the suppression fire area, so this model, whatever will spawn here, won't be able to be activated. It enters the suppressive fire from my support. But still, let's reveal what we have here. Single roll on the threat level 4, it's a 17. 17 is 3 soldado, so here we have 3 more soldado that arrive there. So they are all suppressed and they just hide behind that truck. Now here, next, we have those 2 guys here that arrive, also in Overwatch, plus the final model, the final enemy guy here, over there, also in Overwatch. So that's it for the up 4 phase. The sniper here are in Overwatch, so I can't really move in that direction without being shot. And yeah, that's the end of the up 4 phase. We jump onto the spawn phase. Spawn phase, again, 1 new group of enemy arrive from a random spawn point. 8 from point number 4, which is a building, and 8 is 1 soldado and 1 balachero. Balachero, oh, that's the first time we are seeing that one. The balachero is equipped with submachine gun, so he can roll 2 dice up to 18 inches, which is yeah, which is not perfect. So they both arrive from point number 4, which is this building, so they just arrive from inside that building here. So clearing building is quite important. because as you can see here, I have some building on that compound. If I clear them, enemy model won't be able to come again from those. But that mean they will arrive from one of the spawn point on the board edge. And if they arrive on a board edge, what I'm not playing here with, but usually they arrive on a vehicle. And then you need to hold on the vehicle table to see in which vehicle they arrive. And there is some nasty vehicle depending on the faction you are playing. So yeah, it's not always great to clear the building where the enemy can spawn. End of this turn, we jump onto the next turn, moving to threat level 5. Threat level 5, we have a Fog of War on 5. And it's a 3, no Fog of War card. Let's jump onto the player phase. First action I'm going to do, my medic here will use his, how it's called again? Combat Lifesaver, it's Field Surgeon skill to use to heal 1 point of damage. So here I'm going to heal the injury on that guy. This action costs 2 action points, so I can't do anything else with my medic. Now that this is done, I can activate, I have 2 action points to use on my Breacher. I have also 2 action points on my on everybody else. So here I have 2 enemy models. I want to take care of them because they will be a pain. Though with my assault class, is the only one left equipped with frag grenade. Stun, smoke, frag. Yeah, I use the frag grenade that my leader has, so he doesn't have anymore. I only have that guy that is equipped with frag grenade, and I want to throw a frag grenade inside to deal with those 2 guys. So let's grab this guy, I'm going to move him here. I'm going just to throw a frag grenade there. It's pretty close, so it used the easy combat stat. It used a 5, here 17. Those 2 here are killed. Now next, let's deal with those 2 on the back. I'm going to move my my breacher that now has back his 2 health point and his 2 action point. It's going to move up to here, and from there he's going to fire at the closest threat. He's in cover, so he hit him on a 9+, 17. That one is killed. And next, what can I do? Yeah, it would be great to move my team leader out of the way, because there will be a lot of firepower that will come from that direction. Yeah, let me pause. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to fire. My support class here will fire at that first one, firing 2 shots, hitting on a 9+, 10 and 6. Okay, the 6 is a miss, but the 10 is a hit. This one is killed. Using the second action point on my support to fire at the next one, again hitting on a 9+. Oh, 1 and 8. I miss all my shots, but that still inflicts 4 suppression points on this one. Now my team leader is going to fire at the 2 that are on the back, so this one and after this one. A single ice hitting on a 9+. So the first one is it's a miss, so let's target another one, and a 9, so finally this one here is killed. Yeah, so that's it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is my dog handler here. Yeah, you can send the dog up to 12 inch, but here it's too far to target this guy. And yeah, I'm going to still do that. I'm going to move here, just behind my breacher, up to, let's say, here. I'm going to target that last one here, hitting him also on a 9+, and it's a 2, it's a miss. I didn't want to send the dog also because there are some 2 snipers in Overwatch. So that's it for this turn. We jump onto the enemy turn, the up 4 phase. This guy here will target my closest threat, hitting him on a 18 plus. Oh, it's a 20? What? Oh, damn. 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 So one question for you guys. Should a 20 be a kill shot, meaning it's a headshot, my guy is dead, or should a 20 inflict 2 damage, meaning I'm placing the model in a down state and I can still be revived? So a question for you. Let me know in the comments what you think of that rule. Looking at the mission and how it's happening today, I'm tempted to say that it should inflict 2 damage points instead of instantly kill, so there is still a chance for the medic to heal the team. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. So here, on this side, this guy is in cover, he will just fire at my leader, one shot hitting on an 18 plus, a 5, it's 1 suppression point. This one here, he doesn't see my guy, so he needs to move, and from there he's firing also at my leader, also hitting him on an 18 plus, it's a miss, but give a second suppression point. Now, those 2 threat tokens, they will both move here and enter line of sight of my team, so they can both be revealed. So let's reveal the first one and pray for a 1 or a 2. And it's an 11. 11, it's 2 Soldado and 1 Sicario. Oh no, a Sicario. So let's grab 1 Sicario here, plus 2 Soldado. I will grab this one and this one. Okay, so 2 Soldado plus 1 Sicario. And now they can be activated and they can both, all of them can do action on the board. And I'm going also to reveal the second token here. 1 or 2 please, and a 3. A 3 is 2 more Soldado. Okay, so that's it. I need to activate now those 5 models. What does the rule say for the Sicario? Is there an enemy in line of sight? Yes, proceed to step 2. Is the enemy within 12 inch? And yes, the team leader here is within 12 inch. Yes, and the Sicario has 2 action points. Use 1 action point to move to the closest cover that keep line of sight and range, and use a second action point to throw a frag grenade. So here the closest cover will be to be behind this car, and from there he's throwing that grenade at my team leader. It's at roughly 12 inch, that means it used the hard combat stat, which is 16. And it's a 15, the grenade miss, but still lands somewhere. It lands 6 inch in that direction, which is perfect. It lands outside of the board, it lands over here, so it's a miss. The grenade miss my guy. Now for all the 4 guys, I'm just going to move them a bit randomly, and they all fire at the closest threat, which is my team leader. They are all outside of 6, so they all roll 1 single dice, and they are hitting me. Actually, this one here is hitting me. I don't profit from cover from his point of view, but all the other, yes. So the first one is a Soldado, hit me on a 15 plus. It's a 1, it's a miss, but the 3 other hit me on an 18 plus. Oh, we have 218. 218, so here I'm down. I'm not killed, but I'm down. I can't do anything else. I'm on the ground. I can be revived, I can be put back up by a medic or anybody else actually, but yeah, I can't do anything else with my team leader now. Damn it. So that's it for those. Oh, I forget there are still those 2 enemies here that can be activated. So here, yeah, the Balachero, the Soldado can move up to here, and from there he will fire at my support guy. It's within 6, so 2 dice hitting on 18 plus. Another 20. Another freaking 20. Oh my god, that's a terrible mission. And that's probably going to be a lost. Oh my god, I've been slammed. Yeah, let's activate. Now let's have a look at the rules for the Balachero first. Okay, so the Balachero has 2 skills. If the Balachero uses 2 action points to do 2 move actions, he's granted a free combat action. And also you have the return fire action skill, but we don't look at that in... Yeah, he hasn't been fired at, so we don't worry about that. Is there an enemy in line of sight? No, use 1 action point to move. So basically he can move up to 12 inch. And his goal is to remove cover from... To move on the side to remove cover. That's what is written here. Can the enemy be flanked to remove its cover? And yes, so here basically he can just run with his SMG moving on the back of my assault class here. He's going to use his free action point to fire. Having a look at the weapons. SMG, it can fire up to 18 inches and it rolls 2 dice. So 2 dice hitting on a... Oh, I'm actually lucky. He hit on a 15 plus. So here that inflicts still 4 suppression, 2 suppression points, so it's a total of 4. I'm losing 1 action point for my next activation. And yeah, that's it. That's it for the up 4 phase. Now we still have this guy here to move. What a terrible game. So as you can see, picking the wrong infield point, in our case, the Pabst infield point is completely changing how a mission could be played and give some more interesting option and way to play the game. So that's it. Let's jump onto the spawn phase. 1 new group of enemies spawn. It's 4 on point number 3. 4 is 2 soldado, 2 more soldado arrive. Again, we are really in the middle of that favela, that hostile territory, so an endless wave of enemy arrive on the board. But again, you can make that, it's a fixed number, it's a random number of enemy group that spawn, so it's not endless. End of this turn, jumping to the threat level 6. So no more threat token to reveal, but we still have some enemy that will arrive on the side in the spawn phase. We have a Fog of War card on a 4, and in a 4 of course, and that's going to be a funny thing. Infiltration. An Up 4 soldier is hiding the civilian population. Select a random civilian on the board and replace him with an Up 4 model. If no civilian is present, place this model in a random building at a window looking outside. So there are plenty of civilians on the board. And let's select him randomly. So 1, 2, 3 is going to be in this area. 4, 5, 6 is going to be in this area. It's 1, so he's in this area. I'm going to give a number to each civilian. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5, so that's going to be this one. And this one is now a cartel soldado. So that's it for the spawn phase. We jump onto the player phase. So really, I don't think there is one way to get out of this situation, but I'm still going to try. My dog handler here will fire at the Balachero there. He's firing using first action point, rolling 2 dice, 17, he killed the Balachero. He still have 1 action point. He's going to enter Overwatch. Enter Overwatch facing this direction. Or can he see the guy on the back? Yeah, you know what? He's going to turn and fire at the guy here, hitting him on 9 plus. It's a 14, so okay, this one is killed. Now, what's next? My assault guy here, he can't do a lot. He can't do a lot. Actually, let's activate the medic first. The medic I'm going... Yeah, even if I throw a smoke, that won't save me. Yeah, I'm going still to try to do that. I'm going to aim for a smoke grenade over here, which is more than 6 inches. So I'm going to use the medium combat stat. I need a 9 plus 19. Perfect. Where is my smoke grenade thing? It's here. So I'm deploying a smoke there. That will buy me, you imagine it's covering that whole area, so all those models doesn't have line of sight on me. So I rolled that smoke grenade. Now what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm not sure where to go with my medic here. Yeah, let's move on the back here. Going to move in that alley. I will try to sneak here to try to get to the objective. And here my assault class, it doesn't have line of sight on this one, so it's just going to enter Overwatch. So that's it, jumping onto the up 4 phase. This one doesn't have line of sight, so he move up to here to try to fire me, this trigger Overwatch. I hit him on a 9 plus, and it's a 13, so it's a kill. Now I have this guy over here. This guy will move toward the closest threat, so he's going to move up to here. Yeah, which will be actually, let's say, more here, so it's enough to target my guy without cover. It's not within 6, so he only rolled once, and it hit me on a 15 plus, and it's a 13, so it's not a hit, but it gives me 1 suppression point. So now, what's next? Those guys, they are all entering Overwatch, and the smoke grenade lasts 1d3, so 1 turn. In the next turn, the smoke will already be out. And just going to check that. Yes, and actually I forget to mention that in the rule that, oh my bad, I forget to mention the smoke grenade lasts indeed D3 turns, it's not endless. So that smoke will last D3 turns. I roll a 2, which means 1-2 is 1 turn. So this smoke only lasts 1 turn. So all those guys here are currently in Overwatch. This guy will join the pack. And I forget something. The Sicario has the call of the mob. As long as the Sicario is present on the board, spawn 1 additional Soldano or an spawn point. It's on 6. So here basically, yes, there is 1 Soldado that spawn on point number 6 at the end of the last turn spawn phase. Forget about that, sorry. And I forget another thing is that here we also have a Sicario, so that's two models that spawn every turn until they are killed, and this one arrive on point number 3, which is with his friend over here. And those 3 move 6 inches. So that's it for the up 4 phase. Actually, no, this one still needs to move 6 inches. And yeah, that's about it. We can end this turn, jump to turn 7. Turn 7, we have a Fog of War card on a 6. We have a fog, 4, no Fog of War, so let's jump onto the player phase. And actually, yeah, the smoke clears out now. That means all the enemies here can fire at my guys, and they are all in Overwatch. That means if I move, they will fire at me. Thankfully, I can do the sneak action, which is a basic move, but instead of moving up to 6, I can move up to 3. And doing a sneak action, you don't trigger the Overwatch fire. So that's what I'm going to do over here. Here the problem is that if I'm moving that guy, the sneak will bring him just roughly over here, so he will still be able to be targeted by some enemy. So what I'm going to do with this guy is to actually probably enter the building. So let's remove the roof here. Yeah, so I'm going to move up to 3 inch in the middle of this building with my dog. So now let's check the skills for the dog handler. You have the Fur missile. This model comes with a dog that stays in base contact with him. The dog can be sent to attack an Op4 model up to 12 inch. The dog can't kill any model but can inflict suppression point. On a 6+, the Op4 model is suppressed. On a 10+, he is pinned. The dog comes... okay, so I will try to send the dog after this cartel soldado. Here I need a 10++, yes, 19. So here the dog catch the arm of this... This soldado here is suppressed. 6 points of suppression, he can't do anything else this turn. Now, my guy here, I think I forget to I don't remember if no, there was a smoke, so it wasn't fired at, so I can remove this. He has 2 action points to use. So here, this guy will do a sneak up to here, and from there he's going to do a move action next to my medic over here. On his side, the medic will do a sneak action. He will come on the side here of where that cartel soldado is located. Those guys were actually, they were looking at the closest target, so it's over here, the closest threat. It was, yeah, they were looking in that direction. So here it triggered the overwatch from both of those guys. The first one is a soldado that will hit me on a 18+, and he rolled 2 dice since we are in pretty close range. 12 and 5, that's not enough to touch me, but inflict me 2 more suppression points, so I reach 3 suppression points, so I can't use any more action this turn. And there is also the Sicario in the middle of the civilian that hits me on a 16+, and is he within 6 inches? From base to base, yes, he's within 6 inches, so 2 dice, hitting on a 16+, so here we have a 19. 1 shot hits my medic. Okay, that's expected. So that's it. That's it for now. Yeah, now we jump onto the enemy phase. Those guys fired in Overwatch, but they can still fire in... it's now the Op4 phase, they can still fire. So here, they are not in cover, so the first thing is they move to cover and they fire. So this guy fired and hit me on 18+. 15-4, he doesn't hit me. The cartel Sicario here, he stay here and just move a bit the civilian to have some better cover. This guy can't fire, can't do anything else. So now we move to those guys. Those guys, they all move up to 6 inch. And if they don't have line of sight, where is the soldado? Is there enemy in sight? No, and the soldado has 2 action points. So yeah, they all move up to 6 and they all enter Overwatch. So here, that whole force just move towards me and they all enter Overwatch. Now on this side we have some cartel guys as well. They will all move over here and they will also all enter Overwatch. And this one is just facing this direction. So that's about it. The enemy sniper. Oh no, we have one more here. We have one more. So this guy here will move on the back. But yeah, he doesn't have any line of sight. So that's the end of this turn. Jumping on to the spawn phase, we have 10 spawning on 5. 10, we have 10. 10 is 2 Soldado, 1 Balachero. 2 Soldado, 1 Balachero, spawning on point number 5. Oh. Hello. So here, 3 more enemies spawn from this point just above my team. End of this turn, moving to turn 8. Turn 8, Fog of War card on a 5, a 2, no Fog of War card. Let's jump onto the player phase. So here, my assaulter will just throw a frag grenade on top of the building. He needs a 5+. And it's a 2. The grenade miss. The grenade, no way. I'm so unlucky this game. So let's check where the grenade lands. It lands 5 inch in that direction. So basically, he threw the grenade, but maybe something caught his attention and he missed the shot, and the grenade completely failed and it bounced off and fall over here on that truck that received 2 points of damage. He still have 1 action point, though he... Do we have line of sight on enemy? Yeah, let's say he can see the first one, so we'll target the first one. 2 shots hitting him on 9+. What? 6 and 8. He missed both shots. What? Okay, I'm done. My dog handler here comes out, fire at the first enemy model. He can see 2 shots hitting, a 19 kills him. The dog come back to the dog handler. And that's it, that's the only thing I can do. I think that's it for me this game. Yeah, let's just remove a bit some of the scenery. Up for phase, this one here moves here, fire at the dog handler. 2 shots hitting him on a 15+. Yeah, we have a 19. First injury. Now, on this side, this soldado will target the injured guy. 2 shots hitting him on a 18+, so 12 and 11, not enough to kill me. On this side, the 2 soldado here will fire at this guy. Well, we'll see, they might kill him and target another one. So the first one, 10 and 17, not enough to kill him, but inflict 4 suppression points. The last one, 18, so this one is killed. Now here I have the Balachero. The Balachero move to get line of sight on this guy. He will fire 2 shots with the SMG, hitting on a 15+, and we have a 18. I suffer from an injury. And now the rest of the team here will move to the rest of the enemy here. They are all moving towards me. And I think we can call this game over, because yeah, they will just all fire at me. We have this enemy group here that advance in the alley that will fire at me next turn. And just for fun, let's have a look at what spawn in the spawn phase. We have we have 3 Federales and 1 Franco-Tirador. So it's so it's 3 police officers and 1 sniper that will spawn on point number 4, which was this building. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, everybody is injured. I can't do anything else to get out of this situation. Sniper on this side, huge army on that side, some enemy in the alley. Yeah. When things started to go bad with some of my model went down, I should have just popped some smoke and evade, maybe grab a vehicle and move out of the combat zone. But yeah, I'm not really playing a campaign, so I don't mind if I lose everybody, but I should have. If I would have played a campaign, which is something I'm planning to do in the future, I will have tried to save as much as possible my team. But yeah, that's about it for this game. First loss. I hope you like this quick scenario. This not quick, but this game. Let me know in the comment down below what you think of the game, the rule, the setup, anything. Just give me a like. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon for the next one. Bye everyone.